All right, welcome to Vinyasa Yoga, everyone. This is Danny, and I'll be guiding your practice. Make sure to take care of yourself today. Honor your body, whatever is going on. If you have props around, please utilize them. And let me know if there's any technical difficulties on the chat at any point. So in our practice today, one of the things I was thinking about was I was doing a little bit of a fitness workout yesterday and just thinking about the core. And it's one of the things I love most about yoga is that it invites us into this conversation of the center body, but of course the core extends also into the back body as well. So it's quite a large area that is considered the core. And metaphorically or energetically in the yoga tradition, the core, the solar plexus is thought of as our place of center, a place of self-worth, self-affirmation, strength. So this ability to really celebrate everything that we bring into the world, and also to step forth with courage and engagement. So we're going to play a little bit with that in our practice today, and bring some awareness to this part of the body. So to start out, we'll begin in a seated pose. Know that you can also come to standing if you've been seated a lot throughout your day today, so that's an option. And if it's comfortable, you have props, sit in the diamond pose with props back behind, or the cross-legged seat. Wherever you're at, remove your flesh away from sitting bones so you're anchored down. Elongate through your spine, so create space in the lumbar. Make any little movements with your shoulders, head, neck, mouth, jaw. And slowly settle into the support of your space, either the hands onto your thighs or one palm resting in the other. Gradually let your eyelids become heavy, soften your eyes, either partway or completely closed, honoring your own experience here. And taking a full deep breath. Open mouth, exhale, letting it go. And give yourself here a few moments as we begin our practice to arrive whatever has already been circulating through your mind or any activity that you've been doing in your body. Allowing all of that to slowly fade into the background. So even if it's still present, can you turn down the volume on those activities? And continually invite yourself into the here and now, knowing that this can take some time or might not even happen throughout the practice. Acknowledging that. And with your palms rising upwards, connected in front of your heart space, inhale to begin a fuller and more active breath. And from this honoring of the heart, bring both of your palms to your belly center, solar plexus, navel. Engage in a fuller, more awake breath. Option to layer on contraction at the back of your throat for ocean sounding breath. And next time you exhale your breath out of your body, gradually move your palms out in front of your space, extending out through your arms. And with the inhale, bring your hands to touch again at belly center. Exhale, move the hands away, straight out, arms long. Inhale, palms draw back in. And continue this pattern a few rounds. Final cycle with your inhale as your palms reconnect to your belly set space. Take one hand to your heart center, joining these two centers of heart and self-worth, strength. Continue to be with your breath. Opportunity here to set intention, focus, direction for your time in your practice. And it could be around this idea of cultivating this inner radiance, this brightness of acknowledgement that you have something to offer to yourself and to the world. And if this doesn't resonate with you, set a focus that really will support you today. To acknowledge this, sweetly bow head to heart space. Reawaken through your eyes, take on some light, release through your hands. Gradually from your seat, make your way forward, your own rhythm, into a tabletop position. And check in if especially you're on a hardwood floor, even with your mat, add a little bit of added support for your knees. Hands a little wider to shoulder width or at shoulder width, knees hip distance or a little wider here. Toes curled or uncurled. Inhale to float your right leg back behind you. Start with a few little ankle circles, squeeze through your toes. Gradually pause here, inhale breath. With exhalation, round in, coil, draw your knee in towards your nose. Inhale to expand leg to the sky. Behind you, exhale to coil. A few more rounds, move with your movement and breath here. With inhale, right leg long back behind you, pause. Exhale, cross your foot all the way over to the left side. Let it hover. Inhale, lengthen through the front of your head. Exhale, C-curve your spine over to the left side. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, C-curve. Back leg continues to hover here. Lead more with the side of your body, less with your head in the C-curve motion. Final time to arc over to the left side, your own rhythm. With inhalation, return torso and leg. Exhale, knee down. Inhale, lift up. Hands to thighs, rise up, kneeling position, circle, sweep the arms to the sky. With exhalation, open your arms wide, twist right. Inhale to return through center. Exhale again, revolve. A few more times, move with the breath. Simple motion to invite the spinal column into warming. Final cycle, open to the right side. Your rhythm, inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, span wide, lower all the way down to the ground. Curl your toes under. Energize through your fingertips, a little scoop in the tail. Dome just a bit through the mid and upper back. And with the inhale, lift your knees off of the ground to hover, balancing table. Sides of the throat lift to gaze a few inches out in front. Keep the chin neutral. Inhale, breath. Exhale to lower, knees down. In breath to expand, left leg long back behind. Flow at your own speed here, round in, coil in, move with your body, your breath. With next cycle, left leg back behind you, pause, create a few of those circles for your ankle or squeeze through your toes. In breath here. With exhalation, cross your leg all the way over to your degree to the right side. Keep the foot hovering. Inhale to lengthen to the top of your head. Exhale, C-curve to the right. Move with your own rhythmic pattern of breath. Your own speed. Final cycle here. Use inhalation to lift through center. Exhale to lower your knee back down. Inhale, hands to thighs, rise up again, kneeling position, arms sweep to the sky. With exhalation, revolve through your ribs, open left. Move here, your breath and rhythm. Keep awareness at the center of your body. Notice how your abdominal muscles, your low back help to stabilize really every movement in your body. Final rotation here, your own speed. With inhale, lift back up to center. Exhale, span the arms wide. Lower hands down to the earth. Step your knees just a tad behind you. Stay active through your finger pads. Inhale to shift your hips back, downward facing dog pose. Begin to pedal out, walk one knee down at a time. Take your time to activate there. Slowly stabilize and pause. Bend in the knees if your low back rounds. Stretch out hips towards the back wall. Fingertips alive. Inner arms strong, inner legs strong. So whole body super engaged here. In down dog. Lots of warmth. With an inhale, look out in front. If you need more balance support, and exhale, step up to the front edge of your space. Forward bend. Inhale to elongate, halfway rise, L shape. Exhale, bend your knees, shift the weight right back behind squat. Inhale, lift all the way up to standing, circle the arms. Exhale, hands lower down through center by the side of your body. Look down for gaze support on the earth. Inhale, lift your heels off of the ground, arms sweep. Exhale to lower. Inhale again. Next cycle, as you lift up, pause and sustain here. You can always continue the up and down motion. For more balanced challenge, look center or sky. Spacious in your shoulders, inner legs working. One more breath. Exhale, wide with the arms, hinge and fold right into forward bend. Inhale to lengthen, halfway rise. With exhalation, fold back down to the earth, step back, downward dog, hips high. Take a moment to stabilize here. And with your inhale, roll forward, high plank pose, top of push-up. With exhalation, either knees support or lower all the way down here to the ground. Uncurl your toes, thumb slide by the side of your breastbones. Scoop the tail, tone through your low belly and glutes. Inhale, lengthen forward, then add the height for Cobra Pose. Option to pulse here out and back in. If you're craving more heat, feel ready for it. Pause there and sustain. Lots of length from the low spine to the top of your head. One more inhale. Exhale to lower back down. Curl your toes. Energize your knees off the ground. You can always come to the table for less fire. Otherwise, inhale. Inner arm strong as you press back through plank, then shift back, downward facing dog. Down dog, inhale your right leg up to the sky, three-legged down dog. Exhale, coil in, knee towards nose. Inhale, leg up to the sky. With exhalation, step your right foot through. In between your hands, take your time, block option here for a little bit more support in the lunge. Stabilize front knee in line with your ankle. Inhale, breath for elongation. With exhalation, lower your back knee to hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower. Final cycle for this little movement play, activating through your back leg. Inhale to sustain there. With exhale, activate hands towards the earth. Use an inhale to step back, three-legged down dog, right leg to the sky. Exhale to lower your foot down. Inhale, roll forward, high plank pose, top of a push-up. With exhalation, bring one forearm, then the other down to the ground. Interlace your hands. Pinky finger slides under for support. Knees can always lower here. You can play again with a tap dance for heat building in forearm plank. Otherwise, pause and sustain whole body, long line of energy. Check in that your head is not dipping forward. Keep it elevated in line with your spine. Honor any turbulence here. One more inhale. Exhale to lower your knees down to the ground. Replant your hands, rise up tabletop. Shift hips back with a breath. Downward dog. Stabilize here. Use your inhalation. Left leg high to the sky. Three-legged. Exhale. Coil in. Knee to nose. Inhale, leg to the sky. Exhale, step your foot in between of your hands. Take your time. Set up support for block in the low lunge. Begin to move with your rhythm. Back knee to hover. Inhale, lifts. Staying curious about your body, your movement. Check in if the mind is checking out. Invitation to come back to this experience. Final cycle here. Next time your leg lifts, pause, take a breath. With exhale, stabilize your hands down. Use an inhale, shift back, three-legged downward dog. Exhale, lower your foot down. Inhale, roll forward, high plank pose. Strong center body, knees can support. Lower all the way to the earth. Adjust your hands, squeeze through your glutes. Inhale to pull forward, then up just a bit for Cobra. Exhale to lower back down to the ground. Curl your toes, tabletop, or inhale, reverse plank. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Inhale, full connected breath. With out breath, look out in front, make your way. Front edge of your space, forward, fold. Inhale to elongate, halfway rise. Exhale, bend your knees, shift the way back. Inhale to lift, arms rise up to the sky. Exhale, hands flow down through heart center. Release your arms by the side of your space. Look for gaze point support. Inhale to lift, heels off of the ground. Balancing mountain pose. Exhale to return your heels down to the ground. Keep your gaze point stable, hands to your hips. In breath to float your right knee towards hip height. Stabilize here or layer on your arms to the side for balancing crane. Micro bend in your left knee. Deep connected breath. With exhalation, hands to hips, shift back with control. Step your right foot back behind, heel to the sky. Unless this is very unstable, then take heel down for crescent. Inhale to expand, arms rise. With exhalation, lower body stable, bend through your elbows, cactus arms, one time. Inhale, arms rise to the sky. With exhale, hinge, fold forward to the support of the earth. Again, blocks can come in handy here for support. Hug super strong, mindful here at center. With the inhale, envision yourself being super light. Use your exhale, little jump switch. Woohoo! You can also add a fun sound. Inhale, breath again. Even if this takes several steps, let it be. Again, little jump switch. Woohoo! One more time, deep breath, keep it light from the center of your body. Exhale, jump switch. From there, super control, look out in front, root into your right foot now. Inhale to lift, hands to the earth, or again, blocks, or left leg skyward. With exhale, bend both knees, knee behind knee, for a little squat. In breath to elongate. Exhale. Final cycle here with in breath, left leg back behind. Take your time. Exhale, shift back. foot down to the ground, hands support. Inhale, right leg high to the sky, three-legged down dog. With your exhalation, go wide, right knee towards right elbow. Pause and sustain for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, leg high to the sky. Exhale, lower your foot down, staple. In breath, roll your spine forward. Take your time. High plank with integrity. Knees can support or lower all the way down to the mat. Cobra option, or this time, interlace your hands behind you. Squeeze through your glutes. In breath to lift just your right leg a little bit off of the ground. Invite the torso to join. Lengthen first, then add the height. One-legged locust pose. If the shoulders feel too tight from the interlace, have your arms expanded out. One more breath in. Exhale to lower back down, plant through tabletop or make your own way, downward dog pose. Stabilize in down dog, deep breath. Exhale, make your way, front edge of your space, forward bend. Check in with your mind. Where are you? Opportunity to be here. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, shift the weight back, squat. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing, circle the arms. Exhale, hands fold down through center. Look down, gaze support. Inhale, rise, heels off the ground, balancing mountain. Stay with your breath. Yoga, an invitation to a movement meditation. Staying with the breath as the anchor point. Notice in these different postures how your core front and back and side support. One more inhale. Exhale to return heels back down to the ground. Hands to your hips, gaze stable. Shift right foot anchors, little bend. Inhale, left knee floats hip height. Layer the arms for more standing crane pose. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to hips, shift back with control. Step your left foot back behind you. Take your time. Sink into both knees to your degree here. Inhale, arms rise. With exhale, cactus, your arms out to the side. Inhale to elongate, arms rise back up to the sky. Exhale, hinge, fold forward, frame your front foot. Inhale, breathe into your navel. Feel that buoyancy like a hot air balloon. With your exhalation, it's a little woohoo, jump switch. Inhale again, deep breath. Exhale. One more time, deep breath in, honoring your speed here with the exhale, as long as it takes you to arrive. Anchor, hands out in front or support of blocks rooted to your left foot. Look forward. Inhale to rise, front knee in a bend, back leg extends. Exhale, take a deeper squat. One more time with inhale, right leg high to the sky. Take your time on exhale, shift back. Right foot plants, hands return for support. Inhale strong from the abdominals, left leg high. Exhale, shift forward, left elbow towards or knee towards elbow. Pause for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, lower your foot down. In breath to roll forward, high plank pose, top of a push-up. Exhale, flow all the way down onto the earth. Hands wider, interlace, squeeze glutes, lengthen tail. In breath to lift, left leg hovers just a bit, doesn't have to be super high. Elongation through your torso, height to your degree. One more breath here, locust pose, your own expression. Exhale to lower all the way down to the ground. Make your way your own rhythm to downward dog. Always option for puppy stretch instead of down dog. Knees in line with hips, arms out in front, active Still getting a stretch for the side body, just a little bit less intensity. Stay with your breath. Notice what's present in your body. Gradually reroute back into down dog if you are taking puppy stretch. Inhale with your breath. On the exhale, look out in front. Step up to the front edge of your space, forward bend. Inhale to lift and lengthen halfway up with exhalation. Bend the knees, shift your weight back behind. Look out in front for balance support. Hands to hips, shift weight to left. Inhale to rise, right into balance. Right knee floats. Use the in-breath arm to the sky. With exhalation, revolve, twist, open to your right side. Inhale to rise back up through center. Exhale with control, ankle to front thigh, figure four pose. Stabilize here. Lengthen your side body. Inhale to rise back up through center, hands to hips. Exhale, gradual step, foot back behind. Once again, crescent lunge, back knee in a little bend to stabilize through the low back. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, lean forward, torso at 45 degrees, activating through core. Option to layer on arms out in front. Check in if that's okay for the low back. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower forward, hands to earth or blocks. Inhale again, lift right knee high. With exhale, one time, little squat. Inhale to elongate, leg high. With exhale, step your foot forward, forward bend. Inhale to lengthen halfway up, long spine. With exhale, super mindful of your knees. Blocks can come to help you back behind, shift back. Lower your sitting bones all the way down to the ground. Lean down, come onto your back body. A few gentle rocks if your spine allows. Otherwise, just stay in a pause. Moving forward and back with the momentum of your legs, chin to sternum. Rock on either side of the spinal column. Massage things out. And next cycle with your feet out in front, pause. If you're all the way back, you can roll to one side, come up with the feet bent. Inhale to elongate, lift out of the spine. Lift your feet off of the earth. Start to extend back, upward facing boat pose. This might be enough right here. Otherwise, for more fire, straighten out through your legs. Arms out in front, spine super long. One more breath. On the exhale, cross through your ankles, super mindful, hands out in front. Step back right into downward facing dog pose. Hips high. With your breath, roll forward, high plank pose, top of a push-up. Exhale, descend all the way down onto the earth. Arms wide or interlace, squeeze glutes. In breath, lengthen forward, locust, both legs. Rise off of the ground. Use an out breath to return back down to the earth. Hands plant. Make your transition downward facing dog pose. Connected breaths. Inhale. Stay mindful with the breath. Look out in front. Exhale. Make your way. Front edge of your mat, forward bend. Inhale to elongate halfway up. Exhale, bend your knees, shift the weight back, hands to hips, gaze helpful here for balance, shift weight to right. Micro bend in your knee, left knee floats. Inhale, arms follow, arc to the sky. Exhale, twist open, left side, ribs rotate, torso moves. Inhale, return back through center space. Exhalation, hands to hips, ankle to front thigh, shift back, figure four pose. If you fall out of the balance, no big deal. Elongation in your side body. Use your breath. Rise back up through center, left knee floats. Exhale to step your left foot back behind you. Both knees in a bend, sink in, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms rise to the sky. Exhale, lean your torso forward 45 degrees. You get to choose. Cactus arms also an option. Arms out in front, chin at neutral. Honoring this place of center, of strength, of self-worth. So the human being tends to be quite negative as a species. It's this opportunity to notice when we're being harsh and overly critical with ourselves. One more breath. And add compassion, kindness to that. Exhale, lower hands to earth or the support of blocks. Root into your right foot. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, knee behind knee, little squat one time. Inhale, leg high to the sky. Exhale, step your foot forward, forward bend. Inhale to elongate halfway up. Exhale, fold back down to the ground. Mindful transition, blocks behind. Super aware of your knees. Return back onto your sits bones. Root down, inhale to lengthen. Upward boat, second cycle. This time opportunity to layer on, extending back to hover. Inhale to rise back up. Exhale, hover. You don't have to go super low, so honoring your own rate, even if it's just part way, acknowledging that. Still building strength in the body. Feet can always come down for a momentary break as well. Final cycle here, wherever you're at, back behind, pause and hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return back to center, cross your ankles, hands plant, step back, downward facing dog pose, hips high, deep breath in, roll forward, high plank pose with your exhale. Your option here, Cobra, Locust, upward facing dog. If you're an upward facing, super squeeze in the glutes to protect the spine. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Three rounds of cleansing breaths here in down dog, always option for puppy stretch. One more inhale. If you're not in down dog, make your way there. And use your exhalation to bend your knees. Make your way to the front edge of your space, forward fold. Inhale to elongate halfway up. Exhale, bend your knees, shift the weight back. Inhale, rise up all the way up to standing. Exhale, lower your hands to your heart. Take a moment, soften through your gaze. Feel, notice, reconnect to your intention. What are you aware of now? And from there, gradual release of your hands. Look down again, gaze for balance support. Shift the weight into your left foot. Inhale to float. Actually, cancel that. Root both of your feet down to the earth. Have your gaze point down. Inhale to rise up. Heels to the sky, balancing mountain pose. Stay there in breath. With your exhalation, bend your right knee. Lower your left foot down to the earth. Now inhale to lift your right knee to hip height. Exhale, open into your twist. In breath to return back through center. Exhale, figure 4, hands to heart if available. One cycle here. Inhale to lift back up, float. Exhale, shift back. Your own rhythm, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms rise to the sky. Exhale, lean forward, torso 45. In breath to rise up to the sky. Exhale, lower back down, hands to earth or block support. Inhale to lift up. Exhale one time, little squat. Inhale to return, back through center. Exhale, shift back into lunge here with the breath, belly light. Once more, as many steps as it takes you. Jump switch. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Root into your right foot. Blocks or hands out in front. Inhale to lift, right into balance. Micro bend both knees. Bend your left knee quite a bit. Staying here, or begin to lift, hands to your hips for warrior 3. Keep Cobra in your upper back here. So there's expansion through your spine. 1 more inhale. Exhale to lower both hands to earth or block. Shift your foot back behind. Root your hands. Inhale for right leg high to the sky. 3-legged down dog. With exhale, bend your knee into center. Twist over towards the left side. Pause and sustain for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, leg high to the sky. Exhale, lower your foot down. Listen carefully here. Activate through your left fingertips. Shift forward, high plank pose. Scoop your tail for a strong core, back body and front. Shift everything over to the left side, side plank pose. Option for arm to lift. For less fire, right foot can always step out in front. Little kickstand support. 1 more inhale. Exhale, either skip your transition or move through cat-cow, Cobra Locust, up dog, your choice. Finding yourself downward facing dog pose. Take an inhalation. Exhale, look out in front. Make your way, front edge of your space, forward bend. Inhale to lengthen halfway up. Exhale, bend your knees, shift the way back. Inhale to rise all the way up to standing. Out breath, hands to heart space. Again, take a moment to pause, observe. Reawaken your gaze to the earth for balance. Support hands by the side of your space. Inhale to lift. Heels rise up to the sky. Arms extend, balancing mountain pose. Deep breath in. With exhale, bend into your left knee, plant your right foot, heel down to the ground. In breath to lift. Knee to hip height. Exhale, open into your balancing twist. Inhale to rise back up through center. Exhale, ankle to front thigh, figure 4, 1 cycle here. Inhale to lift back up. With exhalation, your control, step back, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms rise to the sky. Exhalation, lean your torso forward, 45. Inhale to lift, arms back up to the sky. Exhale, lower back down, hands to earth or blocks. In breath, left leg high. Exhale, bend, knee behind knee. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, shift back, foot to the earth, hug strong, in towards your belly, in breath. With the exhalation, light to jump switch. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Stabilize, root into your left foot. Look out in front, in breath to rise up. Both knees in a bend here to work through your glutes. Beautiful to stay with hands on earth or blocks. For a little bit more fire, explore hands to hips. Any other options? Create Cobra in your mid and upper backs. There's a little bit of extension there. One more breath in. Exhale to shift back right into a low lunge, hands plant. In breath, left leg high to the sky, 3-legged. Exhale, twist over towards your right elbow, sustain here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, leg to the sky. Exhale, lower your foot down, fire up through your right fingertips. In breath, roll forward, high plank pose. Scoop your tail, tone the low belly, strong center, back and front, as well as sides. Shift the weight to the right. Activate here, toes, fingertips, center of the body. Take any posture options to support you. Side plank pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, back to plank pose. Move through your own vinyasa flow, your own rhythm here. Finding yourself downward facing dog pose. And with an exhale, lower your knees down to the ground. Child's pose option, toes touch, knees open wide. You can also take puppy stretch as well. Relax through your arms here, wrists, fingers. Take a moment. Notice, receive. What shifts on your life path when you invite in this connection to the solar plexus, this bright center of worthiness, of being enough, of being more than enough, perfect with all of our lovely human imperfections. And use a soft inhaling breath to return back through tabletop position. Take your fingers, rotate them back behind you to your degree. So the fingers do not have to go straight back. It's going to matter. It's going to be based off of what's going on in your wrist. So honor that. Inhale, deep breath. With the exhalation, if you're not getting enough there, start to shift your hips back behind just a little bit. This can happen very quickly, honoring the sensations there of the carpal tunnel. Breathe into the space of your wrists. And from here, gradual drawing forward. Once again, to come out of the pose, shift the weight to one side of your hips. Extend your legs out in front. Take a little shake of your fingertips, wrists, hands. From there, hands plant, point your toes out in front, stretch out. And gradually here, bend your right knee under you. So a few options. Left leg can stay actually long, right knee on top of your left leg. Easier place to start. If the hips allow, bend your left knee down underneath you. But check in. If you're way off of your right sitting bone, then bring that back down. From here, activate through the soles of your feet to energize through calves and quads just a bit. Knees stay protected. Inhale to elongate. This might be plenty here, so stay as you are. If you are wanting a bit more sensations and it feels like the body is asking for it, take the hands out in front, start to explore a very slow hinge at your hips, torso lightly folds, cow face pose. Soften through your mouth, your jaw here. Use a gradual inhale breath to come back. Torso long at center. And switching sides, extend your right leg long, left knee folds up and over. This might be plenty. Otherwise, explore the bend of your back knee, noticing any difference on this side. Back body anchors down to the earth. Soles of the feet still a little active here. Inhale to lengthen. This side might be completely different, so honor what it needs. slowly begin to hinge forward if that is what is being called for. Continue to stay curious. Where are you noticing sensation, ease, tension? One more cycle of complete slow breath here. Use your inhaling breath to lift torso back up through middle space. Gradually extend legs out in front. Ensure that you have a prop. If you have a block prop towards the back edge of your mat, anything else that you need here for the remainder of the practice. Bend your knees to support, low back inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly recline all the way down onto the earth. Root your feet down 5 to 6 inches away from your sitting bones, arms long. Grab your block prop. Inhale to lift hips and pelvis off of the earth. Slide your block under for supported bridge pose. Stay there, or feel free to extend both legs skyward for supported shoulder stand. Mild inversion here, cooling and sensation of the feet and lower legs is normal. And staying with this chest a little longer. If your legs are lifted, know that you can always release them before I do. Acknowledging what your body is most asking for. If the legs are skyward, with exhale, gently release both of your feet down to the earth. Take a moment to re-stabilize here. Be mindful of shoulders, feet, legs. Slowly in breath to lift hips. With exhale, prop out of the way, land back down to the ground. And with gentleness, take your knees to the center of your body. Happy baby pose. Knees open to the right and left. Hands can stay behind your hamstrings, to your calves, ankles, only to the feet if your low back and sacrum are comfortably on your earth space. You can make any little micro motions here, rock side to side if the spine is comfortable in that. One more breath wherever you're at. With exhale, slowly hug your knees to center. Give yourself a final squeeze here and embrace of your body, of your whole being. And use an exhaling breath to extend your legs all the way down onto the earth. make any adjustments here. Get cozy for the final pose. Cover up with any layers. Cover your eyes. And prepping, taking the time for this final posture to give yourself this gift of rest, of integration. So your body drink in and receive, absorb the effort that you've made today. And as you settle onto the ground, let any remaining tension through the surface of your skin release. Invite muscle tissues to unwind and unwrap from any unnecessary tension. Your bones heavy, held by the surface below. Neck, jaw, eyelids, and forehead, letting go. Simply being here at rest. And I'll chime back in a little bit to guide you out of this space. And very gently return focus to your physical body, softness of your breath. If you have some added time to rest, go ahead and stay here. Otherwise, begin to awaken through movements of eyes, mouth, and jaw. Any other motions, wrists, ankles, stretch of the arms. And with the soft inhale, knees rise up to center, roll over to one side in a fetal pose. From this place of kindness and compassion and nurturance, find a comfortable way to lift yourself back up, eyes soft or closed, spinal column long. When you do arrive in your seat, once again return one hand to your belly center, one hand to your heart center. And take notice here of anything that has shifted for you through your time of practice. And to affirm yourself for showing up, carving out this time, each other's company, as well as your intention and this affirmation of our strengths, our self-worth, our ability to acknowledge the unique contribution each individual makes. Gently bow head to heart center, celebrating your wisdom, your strength. Namaste.